In New York, Helen had a wonderful time, although she was only 15 years old. She studied German, French, and English literature with many people's help. Helen's fame spread, but all of this wasn't enough.
Annie, I want to go to college.
In that time, blind or deaf people didn't go to college.
I will go to the best women's college in the United States.
Radcliffe, the sister school of Harvard, was considered the top women's college in the United States. Helen had to make a strenuous life to become a student there. So she started to study hard for the next 5 years with Annie's help. When she was 19, she was finally admitted to Radcliffe and began to write the stories about her life. It was published in magazines all over the country. Her book, The Story of My Life, was a bestseller, and she graduated with honors from Radcliffe in 1904. Helen had achieved what nobody had ever done. Helen continued to write, producing another bestseller in 1908 called The World I Live In. She gave speeches all around the country with Annie. She spoke about her life and feelings and how she accomplished what she did. Helen and Annie even made a movie about their life together, but it wasn't so successful.
This isn't the end. It's time to do more for blind people.
In 1924, the American Foundation for the Blind came to Helen.
Please work for us. We know you can help all the other blind people. What a wonderful idea. I will help you as much as I can.
After then, Helen met kings, queens, and presidents in many countries, showing them that blind people could accomplish many things. Annie died in 1936, and Helen's heart broke for her teacher. Many people thought Helen would fade away, but she knew that she had to go on. She continued her work with the foundation.
I'll work to pass laws that protect the rights of blind people.
After then, she traveled to Japan. The blind were treated very poorly in Japan, but her trip changed that. Furthermore, she visited injured and blinded soldiers, giving them hope. Thank you, Helen. You're our hope, and we'll follow in your footsteps.
I'm sure you can overcome your obstacles. Cheer up.
At last, she published Anne Sullivan Macy, about Annie Sullivan, who had, in many ways, given Helen new life. In 1968, Helen Keller died peacefully in her sleep at the age of 88, but her story continues to inspire people until now.